Well, we're out of here at Johannesburg Airport, and we got a beautiful airplane tonight. This 737-800. It looks like it's going to be one of the nicest airplanes we've flown in a while. Used to be operated at Comair. They went out of business here. And it's a very low time, almost new 737-800. Go out here and do a walk around. Getting some fuel right now. We're going to fill it up here. Fuel's cheaper here than anywhere we're going. Here's the wheel well. I know everybody likes checking out the wheel well. Looks crazy complicated in here. Lots of fuel lines, hydraulic lines, flight control lines, you name it. This is the guts of the airplane. Just got told to put on the high vis vest. That's required at most airports these days. I'm always the guy that forgets to put it on. Alright, finishing up this pre-flight. We get into the airplane and start getting it ready for departure here. Look at this, it even looks like we've got wooden floors. First class. There's the crew rest bunk. Alright, here's the galley. We got plenty of food. We've even got a chiller, little refrigerator here. Got some chicken roll-ups. We got some, chicken shawarma type things there. Got ovens to heat it all up with. And, of course, the cockpit. Our office for just about the next 24 hours. I've got to get it all set up. So I've got to get to work, get the cockpit all set up, ready for flight. So, more videos to come. Sorry, what did you just ask me? What did I have?
M&Ms.
The M&Ms? Of course. Everybody knows I have my M&Ms.
Oh, God. Your mic.
All right, we're getting ready to leave. There's our route right there. There's weather around the world. Volcanic activity. Got all kinds of information. And that little dot is us. Going to Windhoek initially. So we're up here at 36,000 feet over the middle of Botswana. And it's clear out there, but there's nothing on the ground out there. Barely a light for hundreds of miles. But this airplane used to come here?
Yeah.
How do you say this place? Windhoek?
Yeah, Windhoek.
Windhoek.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I can never say it correctly. You need to see it during the daytime. Next time we come here, it will be made daytime.
Yeah. See?
Alright, sun's coming up. And we are approaching Brazil. Finally. Made it across the Atlantic. We're about an hour away from landing. And after 8 hours, approaching the coastline of Brazil. are, Recife, Brazil, getting fuel. Steve's getting a good shot of me, I guess. Beautiful morning. I don't know what day it is. Thursday, maybe. Gonna take a quick walk around, make sure all the pieces have stayed on after that long flight. That's not fuel dripping, that's just condensation. This whole wing got a lot of cold fuel in it. When it gets down into this warm, moist air, it creates a lot of condensation. All right, I'm now fueling the airplane. Not sure why. They told me I got to get up here and do it. I got to get up here and turn these switches on. I got them all hooked up. All right, that should do it. See if we get fuel. So our flight over to Latacunga from Recife is going to be 6 hours and 40 minutes. And that's going to take us about 4,600 gallons of jet fuel. We're actually going to take off with about 5,600. So we have some reserve there. We always land with about 45 minutes to an hour's worth of fuel, plus enough fuel to get to an alternate airport. That can be anywhere from about 1,000 to 1,500 gallons that we land with every time. But this flight, we're actually going to burn 4,600 gallons in 6 hours and 40 minutes. So the fuel is pumped out of the truck into this hose. It connects up here into this manifold. And from there, the little electronic switches are our switches. They're controlled over here. The blue light's on, means those are open. And fuel goes from the hose to that manifold over into the right wing, center fuel tank, and the left wing. Once we get the quantity we want in each of those tanks, close them off up here. Now the fuel actually comes out of tanks somewhere that come up through the pipelines in the ground here. And this is just a pumping truck. Taxiing out of Recife. This is our route. Going across South America. Great view of the Amazon River.
What's that?
Talking to a video. It's too bad it's so hazy looking out there.
Yeah, it's not that. I'm going to try to get over here.
Yep, 90 ME. Just past 90 ME, it looks ridiculous. So it's nice, man. Water, pretty close to this now, yeah. Or go over here anyway. Oh, damn. Steve getting all the camera equipment packed away, and we carry a lot of it.
Double check. Before I put it all away, I have to make sure that we have it all because they always leave stuff.
Yeah. All right, we made it to La Tacunga. Beautiful day. I mean, couldn't ask for a better day here. 70 degrees, clear. Unbelievable coming in here. We've got the airplane here. It's going to go through a maintenance check, and we're going to come back and probably get it and take it back to South Africa.